guys, welcome to Superlative Radio. Dylan Stone here with you. Hope you enjoy the following vlog.
Hey everyone, welcome to another vlog right here on Superlative Radio. Today I want to talk a little bit about this, it's called cancel culture that's been going around. I guess Twitter is, Twitter is filled with twits. I guess that's why they called it Twitter, because all the twits are on it. This cancel culture that's going around is people are trying to cancel this and cancel that and cancel this and cancel that, all saying that these people are this and they're that. Anyway, what I specifically want to talk about in regards to it is, now I got my note here about Gina Carano. She played Cara Dune in The Mandalorian. If you watched The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, you would have seen her. She was the ex-rebel soldier, pretty big, tough looking. She was a really cool character. Really great character, standout performance by her. I guess what I want to talk about is she posted a photo, a black and white photo. It's a very famous photo from back when the Nazis were in power. And it shows, of course, all the Nazi people, and they're all doing the Sieg Heil, salute, except for one guy in the crowd. He's just standing there kind of like this. He broke the mold, I guess, in that time period. He went against the grain, and he did it for the woman that he loved. And she posted this saying, it's amazing how one person can change the world, or help to change the world, or lead towards changing the world, and what the power of love can do, and how it changed him, and all this stuff. Anyway, of course, Twitter went bonkers with it, calling her a racist and a bootlicker and all this other shit. And it's just, I gotta say, these people on Twitter they have nothing better to do than sit on Twitter and poke. They're like, they all have to have their pokers in that fire, and they want to stir it and cause shit. And the problem is they are, and they don't even see it, they are becoming the same people that they're out to get. Like, they're going around calling everybody racist, and they're this and they're that, and it's like, when you start to stifle ideas and you start to stifle thoughts and feelings and speech, when you do all of these things, you are becoming exactly what it is you say you're against. You're becoming fascist. And this cancel culture, it really needs to stop. I mean, like, it's going through comics, it's going through TV, it's going through movies, it's just to the point of ridiculousness. Now, I mean, I've said many times before, I'm not a conservative, but I have just as much problem, if not more problem, with ultra liberals than I do with conservatives. And I guess this goes out to if you're under the age of 30. I guess this little bit here is going to go out to you. If you're under the age of 30, you're gonna come to a point in your life where you're gonna realize that your ultra liberal thoughts and your ultra liberal ideas and your complete left-wing nutjobism that you're all about, you're gonna come to realize how stupid that actually is at some point in your life. I know when I was young, I had an older friend, and he told me, you only say these things, these liberal ideas and these things because you're young. As you get older, you'll start to mellow out and you'll understand the world a little bit better. And he was right. And I believe I talked about him on a vlog last year. He passed away, but he was right. When you go after this kind of stuff and you shoot these ideas, you're just as bad as those on the right that are doing what you hate so much. And I've said this many times in vlogs before, you have to walk a middle line between both. You need to have a little bit of liberal, a little bit of conservatism. You have to have things balance. They have to make sense. There's so much good, there's so much evil. There's so much black, there's so much white. There's so much dark, there's so much day. Like, you can't just be all one and not the other. And you can't be all the other and not the other one. Like, you have to have this balance. And this cancel culture is really starting to get stupid. If you watched one of our Jersey Ham shows where we had the devil and Jesus sit down and have a beer, the stats that I gave had the devil give in that video are 100% accurate. You can Google them and you can look them up and you can see that they are 100% accurate. Well, they were as of when that was filmed, which was in mid-July. You can see that, like, no one's making up. People are tired of this kind of stuff going on. They're like, I guess just if you're on that left side, then stop being an asshole. And if you're on the far right, stop being an asshole. You can't be this way. You're not going to change the world. All you're going to do is make things difficult for everybody. And that's what's happening. Study history, okay? If you go back to the 1920s and the 1930s, you are going to see how fascism rose to power in Italy, in Spain, in Russia, in Germany, in Austria. All these countries, they rose very much. Imperial Japan, the same idea. You're going to see these things you're going to watch as they rise, and you're going to look and you're going to be like, we're doing the same thing today. And really we are. I mentioned this before about book banning. You know, there's so much, and I'm going to do another vlog on this whole idea of book banning. That's how it started back then, before it got to book burning. And we're heading in the same direction. When you start banning things because you don't agree with them, or you know what? It's like if you're watching TV. How many TV channels is there? How many TV channels do you have in your own home? I know myself, I've got over 1,000 at my house. Over 1,000 TV stations. Now, granted, 400 of them are music channels and just play music, but there's still over 1,000 friggin' TV channels. You know what happens when I click to one of them and it's playing something I don't like? I change the fucking channel. It's not hard. If you do not like what somebody is saying, walk away. If you don't like something on TV, change the channel. If you don't like a video online, click to another one. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. TVs have been around since the 40s. And you know what people have been able to do since then? Change the fucking channel. You can do that today too. If you have a problem with something, you don't have to agree with it. No one is saying that you're wrong for having your opinion or that you're wrong for thinking a certain way. But when you start to impose your ideas and your concepts onto other people, then you're a problem. And I know a lot of people like that. And I guarantee the world is not going to tolerate ultra-leftism or ultra-rightism to any extent. Eventually, the world will bite back, and you won't like it when you're on the receiving end of it. Just remember, cancel culture, bad idea. Twitter, if you're on it, you're a twit. That's my vlog. Catch you on the next one.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Superlative Radio. Come back anytime, and when you do, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment. We really want to know what you think. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because that's the way it's supposed to be.